One week after our biggest winter storm since 2010, Linda and I decided to take a drive up north of us to the control road to see how much different it was. The snow had already melted around our place, and as soon as we drove over the pass on Diamond Rim, there was snow everywhere. We were quite surprised. So, after we got past Whispering Pines, we drove up Verde Glen across the East Verde River here and to see what it looked like up in this area. This was where we had the boys playing in the water one fall break when they were here to visit. They were laying down in it and swinging on the ropes and enjoying it, but I don't think they'd be doing that now. Now, during Memorial weekends and July 4th, it's all one car can do to get down this road because there's people parked everywhere. Campsites everywhere, motorhomes up here. It is unbelievable. And then when they leave a couple of 3 tons of trash behind instead of taking it with them. Such a shame because it's such a pretty place. You can see the road splits here. The road to the left going up to residential housing that is also along the East Verde River. This road dead ends right up near the private property line. But this has some sites where you can pull off and camp, but it is also full of people during those weekends. One thing we were unaware of riding in the car was just how much the wind was blowing. When I stepped out, you could see the ponderosas were swaying back and forth to 30-mile-an-hour winds. A little scary being out in the forest when they're doing that because I've seen big old yellow bellies completely uprooted as a result of winter winds, and I've seen them snapped off 20 and 30 feet above the ground. So, something to be aware of when you're out in the woods and the wind's blowing like that, especially when the ground's wet and moist like it has been for the past week. Here's the upper part of the East Verde River that's accessible without going on the private property. Now, there's another road that goes further up near the rim that you can get to it, but there are a couple of more residential areas along the way that you have to pass through as well. As we drive west on the control road, I'm going to double our speed up here a little bit, but still show you what the rim looks like up above us. Now the control road lays between Diamond Rim and the Mogollon Rim, and we live on the south side of Diamond Rim. And when you go over the pass between where we live and Diamond Rim, there's usually about a 5 or 6 degree temperature change immediately right at the top. From the town of Payson, you can see the rim off in the distance. It looks a lot bigger when it's got snow on it. And as we head back home, you get a good view of the rim off in the north, stretching for hundreds of miles in both east and west direction. As we head down Houston Mesa Road, you pass Shoefly Indian Village, which was there a little over 1,000 years ago. And then you begin to see Diamond Rim, which has no snow on it, between us and the Mogollon Rim. And then Little Diamond, which has a big burn area on it, is the mountain I'm usually taking my time lapse of. It's right outside our front window.